Welcome to Getting Loose with your host, DJ Loose.
We getting loose. What's the topic of the day? We getting loose with Desi. We getting loose. What's the topic of the day? We getting loose with Desi.
I'm here with Juss Lala, and we're here today, to know more about Lala and know why she does music. So, Lala, tell us a little bit about your background. The people need to know who you are.
Okay, my name is Juss Lala. Music name. My name is Juss Lala. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. But I moved to Minnesota when I was young. Then we came to Iowa, the cornfed, when I was like, I don't know how old. I was a little young, but I kind of grew up here, kind of in a way. But,
okay. So how long you been in Iowa now?
I've been back in Iowa for like 2 years now. Because I left and moved to Minnesota for a little bit because I wasn't feeling the vibes here because I was just going through some shit. So I had to get up out of here for a little bit.
So do you want to open up and let them know a little bit more details about what you was going through?
Yeah. Okay, so back in 2016, a lot of people know this. I'm sure a lot of people know this. I had lost my boyfriend, Billion. He go by W.A.U. Billion. Long live King Billion. I love you. So we was together for like 4 years. I was in Minnesota when I got the call about his death. I didn't know like if it was true or not. One of his best friends, Abu's sister, I don't want to call her name, good. But one of Abu's sisters, his best friend, called me and was like, "Oh, Bill just got into a car crash and died." And I was like, I was just talking to him earlier, so I wasn't believing it at first. But then, like, as the hours kept going by, then his family reached out to me. And then, I actually reached out to Abel. Abel could attest to this. I reached out to Abel Reeves, and I was like, I heard Bill got into a car crash and passed away. Right. And I'm like, y'all should, check this out. Because I didn't believe it at first. It was mind-boggling to me, honestly, because I never went through this before in my life. So he hit me back, and then he confirmed it, and then I was just broken. I was in Minnesota when it happened. He got into a car crash over there by BP, by Mercy Hospital. Wow. Nice. Yeah, and got the call, and I came back right away.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It takes a lot of strength, to go through that, and still pursuing your dreams and everything that you want to do.
Yeah. Before that, I used to rap, but I was kind of like the girlfriend that's supporting the rapper because he used to rap. So it was like I was supporting him. So I was playing.
So did he help you like a lot? Like what he was doing?
Oh yes, he showed me. Like I used to watch him because he was very computer smart. So I used to watch him in the studio recording and stuff. Like I used to be in all his sessions everywhere. Even when he had the studio over there by the bowling alley on the north side, I think.
North side?
That little studio thing, everybody used to go to record. It's right.
Oh, you talking about the burned down?
Yeah, over there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I used to be in the studio in and out with him. He even used to have it in his house. Everybody used to come there and record, so I used to be just watching them.
You was that, you became the rapper.
I'm like, damn, I could do this. But I really knew how to rap. Before, like he knew I know how to rap, but I just was too shy. And then one day I had rap for him, and then I was just talking my shit, and then he's like, no. But I was just being too
shy.
Me, okay. He felt like it was ratchet. He felt like it was ratchet, so I was like, okay.
Wait, why it has to be Gemini? Why can't you say a different sign? Why you have to
I'm just saying there be some Geminis that is crazy as hell, and then I'll be like, okay, then that's probably true. They be like, Geminis is crazy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Desi's still here though, guys. He's just in the background doing his duty.
Most of my lyrics just come off top. Like I did have somebody in the studio where they told me how to say something.
Right.
Like, okay, say it like this. But like as far as writing, I write my own music.
Now with the writer's block, when you do like overcome that or whatever, do you write all your own lyrics, or do you sometimes have somebody help you, like give you a little bit of like one line or something?
I ain't gonna lie, I really never had nobody help me with none of my lyrics.
I know a lot of times I'll be wondering like if you are stuck or like you feel like you've been talking about the same thing on every song or whatever, how do you come up with like
new things to talk about. I feel like you gotta experience new things, but
okay. How I come up with my raps is I like to be in like a vibing type of area. Okay, so if I'm in the studio and I'm vibing, you know, my songs start coming to me. But my favorite place to write is like, okay, I work overnight, so sometimes it's so quiet, and it give me that thought process of where my verses start coming in my head quick as hell. So I'm like more of a, it gotta be in a quiet space for me to write. But then when I'm in the studio, like I can't hear nothing but just the beat in my head. Like I gotta hear the beat in my head. But as far as like,
what's the song gonna be about or something?
Yeah, and sometimes like a stroll in the car.
Right.
A stroll in the car.
And that like get your mind going and
Yep.
stuff. I feel you. And so then, do you write to a beat and then add the beat? Like, do you write to a beat or do you write the lyrics first and then add the beat later?
I write to the beat.
Have you ever tried to? Like, sometimes do you like write to a beat and then like find another?
Oh yeah, I wrote a song by itself because I was just hearing the beat in my head, but I haven't found nobody to make that beat yet.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm hearing. Like, I be hearing it in my head.
You need a
like,
beat maker. We got one.
Yeah, period. So I be hearing it in my head. It's more like an inspirational type thing. And then I just wrote music. Because, like, when I get in the studio with somebody and, like, the beat is sounding like the way I want it, like that type of beat. Because sometimes I instruct the beats, like, how I want it to sound.
Right.
Because I know how I'm hearing it in my head. And if it could come to life, that's a hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long you been making music? I've been hearing a lot about you like doing shows and stuff too. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
She doing her shit.
Okay, so I started off in Minnesota when I first started rapping. I started off over there, and then I just was, I was just vibing. Right now on YouTube, I was just vibing in Minnesota, and then I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start rapping because I had been writing since. Like, that time I took off to, you know, get my mind together mentally, I was just writing. I'm like, maybe I should go ahead and do music or whatever. So I was in the studio one day with this dude named Big Time, and then this other dude named Sean P. And they was playing one type of beat, and I'm like, damn, that shit sound hard. And then I just started writing. I came up with my verse right there. And then they just like, fuck it, we gonna put her on a song out of nowhere.
Yeah, how old were you?
I was like, how old was I? 21 or 20?
Oh,
21.
true.
21 when I first started rapping. January 23rd.
Oh, okay.
Is my birthday.
Yeah, you did say you was Aquarius. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, is there anybody specific that you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to my mama and them.
Okay, Lil Mama Cheryl, she be selling clothes, y'all. That's where I got this outfit from.
She be selling the bags.
And most of my outfits.
Exquisite milestone fashion. Shout out to my mama that birthed me. Shout out to all my fans, everybody that support me. I love y'all because y'all keep me going. Shout out to J Mac, he in the back. That he got a plan. He's a man with a plan.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody, like all my loved ones. Like without y'all, I wouldn't be Lala. The song I finna drop is called On the Dig. On the Dick. On the Dick. On the Dick. And I was like, it's called On the Dick. Feature Colo Chanel. She's artist that's born in Des Moines.
I hear she's doing a lot of stuff around the city too, so shout out.
Yeah,
to
she be
Chanel.
going crazy.
Okay.
And then I heard the song. I'm like, I gotta get her on the song because we've been talking about doing music together. And then I had sent her the beat, and she was like, "Yeah, that's out of here. I'm gonna hop on that." So I was like, "Yep." I got a song called "Pull Up" out right now on YouTube. Go check it out.
Okay.
Juss Lala. With "Pull Up," it took me it took me 30 minutes to do the chorus and the first verse. And then I was thinking, like, should I have a feature on here? But people be like, oh, you don't, like, I don't have a lot of songs, like, by myself. So I was like, that's the song I need to be on by myself. I need to go hard. So I was stuck on the second verse, but I literally wrote that second verse in the studio with Dean. Shout out to Dean. He go crazy. Yeah, he go crazy with the edits, all type of shit. Like, I wrote this song literally in there with Dean just vibing. Like, if I'm in the studio and then I got my little weed, my little sip, I be just vibing and then it just come out. And that's how it was with Pull Up. Like, I was stuck on that second verse for a while. I ain't gonna lie, like a day. Like, it takes me like 30 minutes to come up with like a chorus and the first verse. But then the second verse is where I be stuck on because it be like, damn, I said too much on my first verse.
Right. But anyway, all right, y'all. Well, that's Juss Lala. Y'all finally got to know some stuff about her, and then we'll have to get you on here again because I know there's still some things that other people need to know. Some more things that people need to know.
Questions. They always got questions.
Okay, but anyways, yeah, y'all.
We getting loose. What's the topic of the day? We